Here is the regular trading hours on a 5-minute chart and taking us back up this low here. Now, why am I using this low and not the closing price here? There's a specific pattern here. If you are a student of mine that have been with me for a while, you know what this pattern is. I'll give you a second. I'll talk about something else. I'll come back to that in a minute. But here's the Thursday London session buy side liquidity. It rallies up into that and then trades up into that low here and then starts to break lower and aggressively moves towards the relative equal lows down here. So this is a classic ICT market maker sell model. So we have accumulation, reaccumulation, smart money reversal, low risk sell, distribution, redistribution, second stage distribution basically, and an aggressive sell off into sell side liquidity. This pattern over here is a breaker. Okay, so it's a high, low, higher high. So you always want to refer to that, even if there's a gap like this. If there's ever a breaker there, always give the opportunity to see if the market will respect that. Not so much this one here, because this is an opening range as well. So where we close here and when we opened down here, you would have that shaded. So extending it in the future, you can see we dug up into that as well. Again, you would note the opening and the close respectively on these two candles and extend that range forward. Okay, and you can see that's what we basically did here. We stayed inside that range and then we gapped down here. So that gap, that huge inefficiency, you don't want to just go right back to the previous session's closing price, where I like to usually do that if we have a breaker. A breaker will many times disrupt that total closure of the gap. So how do I know certain gaps won't entirely close? There are certain things obviously that I've already taught you. This is another one here. Okay, so if there's a breaker inside the range that would be considered for a gap closure, you want to consider where that down close candle's low is, and you can see we have respected that.